And Jocelyn, happening today, public viewings in Scotland for the late Queen Elizabeth. Officials are expecting a large turnout with wait times lasting for hours. CBS reporter Ian Lee joins us live from Windsor in England, and a lot of people honoring her legacy.
Good morning, Amanda. Yeah, right now we're seeing this service of Thanksgiving, really a celebration of Queen Elizabeth's life at St. Giles Cathedral in Edinburgh. And later today, King Charles, along with his 3 other siblings, they're going to stand guard around their mother's coffin as Scotland gives her a final farewell. Britain's long goodbye to Queen Elizabeth is now officially underway. On Sunday, a hearse carried the Queen's coffin from the Scottish country home where she died to Edinburgh, Scotland's capital. The 6-hour journey was marked by huge crowds that lined the roads for a glimpse of the hearse.
The mood was somber but respectful, but spontaneous applause began just as the cortege had left.
Today, the Queen's body will be transported to St. Giles Cathedral along Edinburgh's Royal Mile. Elizabeth's son, the new King Charles III, will lead the procession, which will conclude with a private service. Afterwards, members of the public will be able to come pay their respects in person. Queen Elizabeth is expected to lie at rest in Scotland for about 24 hours. Her coffin will then be flown to London for an extended public viewing. Charles began his day with his first address to Parliament as king, vowing to continue his mother's dedication to the nation.
She set an example of selfless duty, which, with God's help and your counsels, I am resolved faithfully to follow.
The death of the UK's longest reigning monarch has prompted an outpouring of grief across the country. For most of her subjects, the 96-year-old was the only monarch they had ever known.
She'll be sorely missed, not only by her family, but I think everyone that she's come into in their lives.
There's been a lot of concern and speculation online over what will happen to the Queen's corgis. They're reportedly going to remain together and in the care of her family. The BBC says the dogs will be jointly adopted by her son Prince Andrew and his ex-wife Sarah Ferguson. Amanda, the Queen's coffin is going to be there for 24 hours. On top of it is going to be her royal standard along with the Crown of Scotland. And we saw the Royal Mile leading to the cathedral, and it was packed with people. And yes, we're expecting thousands of people to walk by to pay their respects.
A lot of traditions happening this week with this whole process, and a lot of people there, but also a lot of leaders from all over the world are coming. What kind of security procedures are in place for all of this?
So when you get a new monarch, a new king or queen, there already plans are put into place about what would happen when they die. So these plans have been in place for quite a while. And what we're hearing is that they're asking these heads of states, who are the only ones really invited with their significant others, they're the only ones allowed. They're being asked to fly commercially, but we can probably expect President Biden and the First Lady to fly on Air Force One. But when they get to London, we're being told that they have to leave their helicopters and their official cars away from the center of London, as dignitaries will be bussed in for that funeral at Westminster Abbey, and we're told that is for security reasons.
All right, Ian, thank you so much.